I don't get it. I don't get this shit. I mean, all right. You know, I'm a reasonable, logical person. I can't deny that. There's always a wild outside of everything, but I can say, you know, I got a decent brain when it comes to certain things. You know, I ain't gonna just wild out on nobody, but nah, man, fuck that. Yo. So my song goes off on Lord Jamar about we men and, you know what I'm saying, why you call her a B, all this different stuff. And I'm just on some shit like, yo, man, I'm not respecting this. Like I'm just not, yo. Like I'm not feeling this shit. You know, I'm not feeling the whole. Yo, I'm just not feeling it. Yo, I'm not feeling the point that Lord Jamar said sorry when he didn't have to. All he did was call Kamala Harris a bitch. Right now, if you don't think somebody lying about, you know what I'm saying, who they really are and claiming they're not going to do nothing for black people and then try to turn around, offer them some bud and some bank loan clear ups, but at the same time, it's not just for them, it's actually for everybody. She didn't like stress that part, but she put it out publicly like it was just for black men, which don't make no sense when you read the fine print. Everybody is involved. Everybody that's an American can get it. So how is that not a bitch? And then, you know, for my son to be on some stuff like, oh, you know, the man and the man. What the fuck is you talking about, though? Let me explain that to you. I don't really like trust criminals when it comes to what's good for the community because them motherfuckers been messing it up ever since they've been in it. That's my argument to my son. My son, your background is criminal. That's your whole incentive. See, once I came on the internet, that was never my push. My push wasn't, oh, I'm just the toughest guy. No, my push was I rhyme and I got some words to say. That was really my whole jump. So whatever, you know, in my background that comes out whatever, that's not my main push. But him as a street thug rapper coming out on that energy. And then the whole Tamika Mallory thing with the George Floyd and, you know, bro, we're not dumb. A lot of that boule emotion victimhood stuff we're kind of good off in these days and times. But I don't understand Lord Jamar. Like, why the fuck did you apologize for that? For what? For mice? For my son, bro, I know y'all both from New York and maybe, you know, maybe you did get some pushback, but I don't think you were calling her a bitch in a sense because, oh, she's a woman or a woman of color. And I don't think that's why Lord Jamar was calling her a bitch. I honestly think he was strategically saying it. Like, dog, somebody was going to fucking lie to you about who they are. They're not telling us who they are. That's some agent shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lord Jamar is supposed to be a 5%, so he's supposed to have the knowledge, bro. He has to have the knowledge. So it's like, if he's calling her a bitch, what is he saying? He hates all women. No, motherfucker. He's talking about what she's trying to do. Talking about making collard greens in bathtubs, bro. That's disrespect, bro. Everybody knows it is. That shit don't make no sense. That shit don't even make no sense. Nobody would ever do that. Her dad puffing out his little fake kinky hair, and it's like, bro, that doesn't mean you're black. Because you got a little kinky hair, got a little George Jefferson, but it's like real Swayze. Bro, that don't mean you're black. It don't. And at the same time, we know what we mean by black. The Candace Owens stuff exposed all that stuff, bro. She's taking pictures with workers, bro. That's not her family. She's writing memoirs of people her mom called, her sister, but they're not related. This is a bitch. This is a liar. So if you did it for mice, I don't understand why you would do that. I'm just like, bruh, you were fine. It's the first time, in a long time, because I was thinking about this earlier, but I was at work. Hassan Campbell live right now. He even said the same shit. I was like, he's on the same mission. Like, why the fuck would you apologize, bro? There's no point. It's not about we're disrespecting women. Women disrespect men all the time. Nobody want to hear that shit. There's a big thing right now about basically like, trying to blackball and hate on men right now. That's what they're doing. So it's not about women versus men. It never was. It's about, wait, you stupid? You just had 3.5 years of the worst fucking policies, the worst situations, the dumbest stuff going on. Even if you're in a calm, cool town and you feel like, nah, everything's fine where I'm at. I didn't have any issues the whole 4 years. It was great under Biden and Kamala. Even if you feel that way. Economically, with 35 in the hole, trillion-wise. Motherfuckers is not getting it. We need a leader. That's why we want Trump. People don't want Trump because they just in love with fucking, let me tell you something. People don't want Trump because they're so in love with Trump. No, they need a president with a pair of nuts. We already know how business gets done. It's through force. It's not through fucking just being all nice and shoot. No, you can't do that. You gotta ride. So y'all think about that when you think about word salad Kamala running from fucking questions and never answering them. At least with Trump, you gotta say, yeah, he gonna start it off with answering the bullshit that you talked about him first. He always does that. Every time they ask him a question, they're gonna throw in the commentator who said what they said about him. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna dog them out. First of all, that's a terrible network. Terrible people. They don't know what they're talking about. But then at least he'll answer the question. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't run around. Kamala runs around too much. Every politician runs around a little bit, even Trump. But Kamala does it too much where it's like, bruh, you're not answering the question at all. That's program shit. That's agent shit. When a motherfucker keep trying to program you, keep saying the same thing over and over, you notice don't make any sense. That's spellcasting. Trump speaks from his heart. He speaks from the soul. Even if you want to say he's lying or telling the truth, at least he's honestly doing it. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker's on a program, they just keep saying the same thing. It's like, that's some shit to worry about. Y'all worried about Elon making these robot taxis. Ain't nothing wrong with that as long as this shit work. As long as this shit really work, it's cool. But it's like, nah, if the shit can't go more than fucking 30 minutes down the road without malfunctioning and run into a fucking wall, it's like, bro, this shit has to be tested. You can't put no fucking defects out. There's a lot of people. This shit has to be tested numerous of times. We remember this shit from Total Recall, Johnny Cab and shit, bro. They've been talking about this shit for a long time. And that's the crazy shit. That's the crazy shit about Hollywood that nobody can deny. How did Hollywood create a sci-fi fantasy action movie called Total Recall back in the 80s with Johnny Cab? It was a fucking robot driving the cab around. And then all the way in 2024, you got Elon Musk talking about making these robot taxis. Is Hollywood foreseeing stuff or not really? Because he's from Africa and they had no idea he was coming to Canada and then going to America and then going to be who he was. So Maybe just people's minds are genius. The human being is genius. Maybe that's why we're exposing the facts that, yo, bro, my man, Lord Jamar didn't do nothing wrong. I don't know why the fuck he would say, I'm sorry about calling Kamala Harris a bitch, bro. I call her a bitch every day. Matter of fact, that bitch ain't shit. I'm sorry. It ain't got nothing to do with her being a woman. No. I call her a hoe too. Or call her the VP. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. She did not win that spot. And when she ran for president, she was the first one knocked off. Like I've been said, why the fuck would Joe Biden pick the number one loser from the fucking candidacy? This whole shit is set up. This is all fucking set up, bro. And we all know who the fucking Demon Rats is. That's why I keep saying that shit. That's the only party that would let the devil in. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, the Republicans, yeah, they got their cricket ones, but it's like, how did that happen? You got to study American history, bro. You got to understand, Ossapalooza massacre, bro. You got to understand what they did to the original Republicans. They killed most of them off. And then bought out the other one. Because, see, that's where Judge Joe Brown be fucking up. He like, oh, in the 60s, everybody did the switch. What are you talking about? The Dixiecrats go all the way back to Ossapalooza massacre, bro. That's Red Summer. That's like 1912, 14s, 1920s, Rosewood, stuff like that. It's like, bro, that's what I'm talking about. This shit been infiltrated a long time ago. Why you think in the 30s you got Dana with the data talking about, well, actually blacks started leaving the Republican Party back in the 30s. Why do you think that is? They're the ones who went through Red Summer. They're the ones who went through the Dixiecrat fucking infiltration. Like I said, the Ossapalooza massacre. Look that shit up. You gonna see the whole story. Democrats killed a white Republican and then blamed it on the black Republicans. The white Republicans didn't believe them. They still rolled with the black people, and they all got killed. Motherfucker, by who? The Democrats. So don't sleep. Don't sleep. This is, real Nancy fucking Freddy Krueger shit. Yo, do not fall asleep because these motherfuckers been playing the game. Who's the robot? Who's the real robot? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris. So it's like, bruh, Jamar was cool. I don't know why he apologized to mice. I don't know what for what. Like, and if he's like, oh no, I wasn't him. It was just because I felt I was out of line. Bro, no, you wasn't. You was good. You was straight, bro. You didn't do nothing wrong, man. You didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong, Jamar. Nothing at all. You didn't do nothing wrong at all. Like, nothing. You didn't do anything wrong. Motherfucker, I'm just stating the facts. It's like, yo, she's a bitch because, nigga, she's lying about a lot of different things. Tell me you bumped Tupac in college. You wasn't even, like, around. Or better yet, Pac wasn't even around yet. That too. I mean, that's a fact also. It's like, yo, the game is switching. But it does that every 4 years, though. Every 4 years, people jump one way or jump the other. I'm just on some shit like, yo, first of all, the Democrats sound stupid anyway because they could have been done with Trump fucking right now. If you'd have just let him run the 4A, he could have never ran again. It'd have been done. It'd be such a boogeyman. But no, they put Joe Biden in there, somebody that nobody voted for in his whole time in the Senate, like 50 years. And like I said, he was there during all them racist times and all that bullshit, and he never said nothing. Made the crime bill, I don't know what to tell you. Like, Joe Biden was there during the Reagan, during the Bush Senior, fucking Clinton, everybody. Like, how you gonna trust this gremlin? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And you see what it did? It made everything terrible. So, yo, Lord, you cool with me? as far as my son, man, whatever, yo. Like, you just all the way cornballing like forever, bro. You keep being on the wrong side of history. Like, that's my son's Achilles heel. He keeps being caught on the wrong side of history over and over and over again. He just can't get it right. It's like every movement he pushed is like, bro, it didn't go nowhere because it's like you're on the wrong side of history, bro. You're just like pushing hot air for no reason, bro. It's like, that's why I put mice, not even my son. It's just mice. It's funny. Beginning of your name sounds like rodent. Why? Because you're on some fucking rodent shit, bro. You're not a rat, bro. No, you're like on some rodent shit. Like, this is stupid, bro. You looking for every crumb out here. Ooh, what can I jump on to fucking get my name relevant again? And it's like, bruh, shut up, bro. Like, shut up. Oh, you're not men now. You gotta call women bitches. Shut your fucking black woman god bullshit up, bro. Nobody wanna hear that shit right now. We 35 trillion in debt because we're letting the feminine energy talk, knowing it doesn't build anything. What's wrong with you? Women create children. No, women birth the child. Motherfucker, the moving sperm is coming out of the man. That shit ain't swimming. The egg ain't swimming to the sperm. The sperm just sitting there. No. The sperm is moving to this fake egg. It's not even an egg. Go look up the real name of what that is. Starts with an O. Starts with an O and it has 2 C's in it. But watch when you look at the word, you can go, oh, so they just made this shit up. There ain't no fucking, y'all ain't no chicken. Y'all ain't no reptile, motherfucker. Who do you think you a bird, nigga? Like, there's no egg in you at all. But why am I saying that? I'm saying that because it's like force. You know what I'm saying? Movement, power. It's like, that's why the sperm is moving, bro. That's why we don't need women leadership when it comes to like this is a capitalist society. We don't need no woman running this shit. We see what the result is. Even with all the hair and the nail shops and all this shit, all this money that people claim women are bringing, okay, yeah, it sounds good, but at the end of the day, look at the end result. More leisure homosexuality, like leisure. You know what I'm saying? You can't front. When men, that shit has been taboo and secrecy for like centuries. We all know that. We know how the Romans did. We know how fucking the secret societies do, the occults. We understand the altar boy. We know. But if you notice, it was more secluded with the men. At least they had some type of like, you could either say decency, shame, honor. You can word it however you want. But at the end of the day, look at what the woman brings. She brings this liberation. That's what she's claiming. But it's really perversion and perverted. You know what I'm saying? Courtesy of wickedness. Why? Because her body it's supposed to be adored. You would think with common sense. It's supposed to be because, you know, that's how we make more people. So, you know, he's the hunter. He knows what the opposition is. The prize is. He knows what his job is. She's the one that don't get it, and that's why she's quick to kill it off. Fucking, there's post whatever, marital postpartum, or however you say that shit. Females have this disease in their brain. They could have a newborn baby and flip out and kill that motherfucker. I'm talking about humans. I'm not talking about the animals. No, the humans. Animals are different. Some motherfuckers is created to leave the fucking egg and dip. You know what I'm saying? Like a turtle and shit. Turtle don't even fucking stay for the eggs, nigga. Turtle just dip. And the eggs hatch and they gotta make it to the ocean because if they don't, the fucking bird will eat that motherfucker. There's a few animals that eat. I've seen that shit on Animal Planet. Motherfucking turtle moving. Oh shit! Don't trip. They all made it. All made it to the ocean. But they show how the birds was on them. Or something else was on. I forgot. They got snakes. I forgot, but I think it was birds though. But yo, survival of the fittest. And right now we broke. So Jamar, what I'm saying is you ain't gotta be weak with your energy, bro. You ain't gotta apologize to that shit. Some female, because it's a female. Shut up, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that shit, bro. We're not even on no sexism right now. We know women's position. That's why we made the beauty pageant, the fucking magazine, the model. All that shit is man-made, motherfucker. Ain't no woman create that shit. Man created that. So it's like we done been blew her head up. No. Right now we need structure and order. And we're not gonna get it with niggas whining about, oh, it's a woman. Shut up, dog. Women have been protected, bro. And the weirdo motherfuckers that be doing women wrong, why does it seem that they're always represented by criminals? And then you always got these ex-criminals trying to tell us how to do certain things. It's like, wait a minute, nigga, you've been all around this shit. You ain't never been a superhero beating up rapists everywhere. Beating up child molesters everywhere. Shut up. Like, nigga, you just making up shit. But it's whatever. Yo, Lord Jamar, you ever see this video? Shouldn't have apologized, son. You didn't need to. Fuck Kamala Harris. And yes, she is bitch. Like, nigga, who cares? Gives a fuck. For life. Lost in that motherfucking sauce. Just fucked in the game, but whatever. Hey, man, y'all pick your poison. I'm fucking with Trump because it's more business orientated. It was better in the situation, and it's like I'm more worried about after the 4 years. See, with Kamala Harris, we'd be doomed. But at least with Trump, I gotta worry about what's gonna happen after the next 4 years. Like, who's gonna run it? Is your niggas gonna give a fuck about JD Vance? We're gonna have a new top slick cat that come to the game and change the situation. It's like, what's going to take place? That's more what I'm worried about. So, y'all let me know. I'm out. Fellas.